Okay, so what we have here is a fuel sender unit out of a 1998 Sea-Doo XP Limited, and I've just been repairing it. Here's a board out of my old one, and if you look closely just there, you'll see just here, you'll see that's where the F1 fuse was. What you do is you melt both sides of the fuse, of the solder on the fuse, take the fuse out and bridge the gap with solder. This will mean you'll have to put an inline fuse above the sender unit, but it isolates the problem on these circuit boards. These circuit boards all seem to have an F1 fuse problem. My one did. The new one that I got had the same problem, so what I've had to do is cut a circle out, and as you can see, I've done the same thing in there. I've cut it out and soldered it over and made a plug out of my old one to fill in the gap, and I will glue that in place with some petrol proof adhesive at a later date. So if you've got an F1, if you've got an XP Limited 1998, instead of having the really big fuse like this one just here, out of a 1997-96 version, the F fuse was really big. These ones have got a micro one, which is just like one of these little senders here that I've got my finger on, just there, that one just there. So tiny little thing. They're really minute. You couldn't fix them if you tried, unless you could get a replacement one. But yeah, if you just bridge the gap, then your sender unit will work again. And it's a bit of a hassle because you've got to cut a hole in it, but it's about five centimetres down from the first protruding ring is the centre of the hole. So if you put a hole in it there, but you have to be awfully careful because the circuit board's not very far underneath, so don't go using a hole saw or anything like that. You'll have to just, do it like I did, slowly with a Stanley knife or one of those sort of things, so you can do it. It's hard work, but pays off in the end. Anyway, I'm not an expert, but at least it's done, and now I can put it back in my ski, and happy days. Cool, thanks very much. Bye.